Although we've confirmed that the playoffs are not in the future of the Code Monkeys this summer, let's see if they can pull out a real, true win up against Enigma in the final week of the IGL Summer Circuit season for 2020. Everyone, welcome back to Code Monkeys TV. We actually have just now started this game. Ball's gonna go towards the Code Monkey goal right away. PB with the save. Peculiar's gonna try and take it back. It's held in by Chronic of Enigma in the black today. Code Monkey's in the green cars. Peculiar and Kinect looks like both got a piece of that ball heading towards the net. Bobbert's gonna hold it in though for the Monkeys. Peculiar trying to knock it back, can't quite position himself well, and Bobbert will take the first goal of the night. See, Peculiar, actually, I thought he may have gotten the save, but it went right past him, bounced off the wall. I think he was going to try and push it out, but could not get to it. So on we go. 4:37 left on the clock here in Game 1. A best of 5 today. Ball's going to go straight to the side. Bobbert with a shot right away. It's just wide, though. PB is going to try and clear it out. Chronic's going to hold it in. It's going to go off into the corner to meet Kinetic. Chronic's going to try and take a shot, though. It's right off the wall. It's over centered to Quinn, who just passes it back to Peculiar and clears it out for the Monkeys. He's going to try and follow it through. Bobbert bounces off the wall towards center, held in by PB. Bobbert tried to knock it over to the side, missed the ball though. Kinect's going to now dump it in for the Monkeys. It's going to go up and around the goal. Quinn knocks it back from the wall. It's going to head towards the middle, down the left wing. Hesitates and ends up teeing it up for PB, who tries to set up a 1-2 punch and completes it! And this one's tied. PB, with a great heads-up play, is able to dump it back into the Monkey zone and sets up his own 1-2 punch, playing the long game. And only a minute and 6 seconds in, and we have a 1-1 ball game. Off the next kickoff. Chronic will beat Kinetic to it. It's going to go back into the corner. PB can't settle it down, though. Going to try and go back to it. Knocks it off the wall. Ends up setting it for Bobber, who's off the crossbar. PB's trying to eliminate a rebound chance. Chronic's going to try and take one. It's going to pop up high in the air, though, towards the middle. Kinect's going to dump it into the Enigma zone. He's going to follow it through. Tries to pop it up in the corner. Maybe he doesn't have any boost. Kind of didn't do anything with it. Peculiar trying to do something with it. Was pressured too much. PB's going to put it on net, and Quinn with the save, and now it's going to come back to the Monkey net. Kinect trying to clear it out, can't get it out there. 2 Enigma players were there to hold it. PB trying to get it out of the corner, but Chronic's going to steal it back, passes it back to Bobbert, who keeps it in the zone, puts it on net, and it's just wide. Quinn tried to get a rebound, but Peculiar was there to make the save and get it out of danger. And now PB's going to try and do something with it. Backflips by mistake, perhaps. Now Kinect's going to try and hold zone, but it can't do it, and it's back on net. PB with the goal line save, but it ends up trickling in. We can see what tried to happen. Bobbert looks like is the one who got the last touch, and we'll get credit for the goal here. That shot just had enough wind to sail in. Any Monkey could have maybe saved it if they were closer. PB was in a bit of a tricky situation to get to it. Peculiar's going to bounce over the ball there. I don't know what happened there on the kickoff. It's going to come out now. 2:44 left on the clock. It's 2-1 Enigma. Code Monkey's trailing. Ball's in the Enigma crease. Quinn's going to try and clear it out. Peculiar tries to knock it back and try to follow up his own setup on the wall there. Couldn't get to it in time. Bobbert's going to ruin it and take advantage of that. Tries to see it all the way through. Chronic now trying to get in the mix. Can't get the ball. PB's going to get the clear. Tried to set up maybe a 2-on-1 there, but there was not enough juice on that ball. Peculiar puts it towards the net. It's plenty wide, though. Chronic's going to try and get the clear back towards the Monkey net, and it's on net. PB tries to get the save, but it eventually trickles in. Well, here's the shot, or maybe that wasn't the shot. Maybe it came here. Yeah, here's Chronic. That was the shot. Kinect got a piece of it, tried to ruin it, loses that 50, and it just slowly trails in. We see PB tries to get the save, but doesn't get it on the right half of the car as intended. And the Monkeys will now trail 3-1. The time of that goal is 2 minutes and 55 seconds into play. Game 1, Monkeys trailing 3-1. Ball bouncing in the Monkey zone. Peculiar tries to clear it out. Quinn's going to hold it, but Peculiar was able to continue following through on it. Gets through Chronic. Quinn's chasing it still. It's going to come back to Bobbert, who was playing goalie for a moment. Chronic, I think, tried to pinch it off the wall. Couldn't quite. PB gets it out to center, but there was a monkey there. Kinetic was there, but didn't have quite the right aim we were looking for. And now it's back in the monkey zone. Looks like Chronic put it on net. PB with the save. Chronic's going to try and chase back after it, though, in the corner. Demos Peculiar, and Enigma's going to try to take advantage of this power play. That ball's going to go high, though. Peculiar's back in. Bobbert holds the zone. PB trying to get it out. Chronic keeps it in the corner. Peculiar tried to make the save, drove way past the ball. He was going up the wall. And now the ball's flying up. Bobbert trying to turn to a shot. Connect trying to get it clear. Everyone's missing the ball. That ball looks like it was just trickling there along the goal line. It's now out of danger, hopefully for the Monkeys. Peculiar is going to try and clear it out. Steals the boost from, I couldn't tell who that was. I believe that was Quinn, actually, trying to fight over a side boost there. Peculiar was just in front, maybe getting pushed by Quinn. The ball's now back in the Enigma zone. Peculiar holds position. He's going to try and set up Kinetic for it, but Quinn beats him to it. It's going to clear out back to the monkey zone. PB's there. It's safe. 30 seconds left. We'll see if the Monkeys try to do. Quinn turns it into a shot. Checked PB's honesty, and it almost paid off. It's still 3-1. 20 seconds left. Chronic with an open net practically. Kinetic gets there just in the nick of time. Kinetic going to clear it out. Bobbert puts the shot on net. Follows it through off the post. PB with an epic save as well. I believe PB got a piece of it. Now PB and Kinetic are going to try and turn this into a 2-on-1. Kinetic centering it out in the crease. PB, all three Monkeys were there. They tried. That game will end as a 3-1 loss. We saw some great opportunities generated by the Monkey. Their game still seems a bit shaky, though. So hopefully they can turn that around in time for Game 2. And here we go. 5 minutes back on the clock. Monkeys really need to shake it off. That was still a good game. Only a 3-1 loss. Ball. Kinetic. Puts it on net. PB tries to get the redirect, but Bobbert was there to make the save. Trying to dump it out into the monkey zone. Peculiar tries to hold it, but misses. Now Bobbert's going to get a shot off, but nope, it was blocked. And now PB's going to try and clear it out. It's held in by Quinn. PB tries to get a shot. Bobbert with the save. It's going to bounce up into the air. Bobbert going to follow through, try to put it on net. Kinetic was there, though, to get it away and back into the Enigma zone. Code Monkey with some good zone time. PB catches Chronic on the wall. Bobbert with the shot. It's off the post. Kinetic. Oh, it's rebounded in. You can see that was the shot. That was off the post. Kinetic maybe was looking for a backflip, but could not react in the nick of time. And there was a rebound and goal there. Just 43 seconds 43 seconds into play. Ball's off the wall. Kinetic tries to clear. Quinn holds it in, though. It's in the corner. Peculiar with a hit. It's going to go out. Quinn's going to end up tipping it up for PB, who shoots it on net, and Bobbert with the save. Bobbert trying to get it out. Peculiar holds it in. Quinn with a beautiful shot. Just beat Kinetic to it. And it's now in the corner. PB trying to clear it out of the monkey zone. Chronic holds it, though. Peculiar chasing it, but PB's going to beat him there, so he's going to hold off. Try to get a wall shot off. And now Bobbert tried to take advantage of it, but missed. And now Chronic ends up putting it back in the monkey zone. Kinetic and PB, or Kinetic and Peculiar. Oh, it goes to PB and scores ultimately. I'm not sure who's going to get credit on that assist, but it looks like Kinetic, I believe, ends up inadvertently one-timing it to PB. I don't think PB was trying to be a cherry picker. Peculiar and Kinetic, maybe the comms were off. I could tell one of them was trying to clear that ball out, and they both ended up doing it. It ended up setting up PB perfectly. It's a tie game. 3:33 left on the clock now, off the kickoff. Kinetic, oh, and Peculiar was all over the place trying to get that ball. I don't know what's going on. Did the controller come unplugged? Ball's going to come out. Peculiar sending it out. Oh, shaky aerial work there, but PB's going to ultimately dump it into the Enigma zone. Gets blown up on the play. Quinn pushes it back for Enigma. Kinetic trying to hold zone, turn it into something. but Bobbert's ultimately going to clear. Peculiar, who's back in play, trying to clear. It's held in by Chronic. Shot goes wide. Chronic scores! We're just over 2 minutes into play now, and now it's a 2-1 game after that one. Starting to see the shakiness of the Monkeys show up, but it's only game 2, and we're only 2 minutes and 3 seconds in. Connect doesn't end up getting the kickoff he wants. Or check that. I think that was PB going for that kickoff. PB now going to ultimately try and clear it for the Monkeys. It's going to come back Kinetic. And Bobbert, neither of them touched the ball. Peculiar tried to get involved. Ended up blowing someone up on accident, I think. Bobbert coming up for the ball. To up the left wing of the Monkey zone. PB's going to try and clear it. Doesn't get a great pinch on it. Now everyone's touched the ball. No one can really progress it. PB tried to dribble it out, but Chronic is going to hold it in and ruin that. Quinn puts a shot on net, and Kinetic with the save. 2:18 left on the clock. Monkeys are down 2-1. They're also trailing the series 1-0. This is game 2. PB puts a shot on. It's just wide, though. Quinn with the save to get it out. Ultimately, Peculiar is going to hold it in for the Monkeys, but that's ultimately going to center it for Chronic, who puts it on net. It's going to go wide, though. Kinetic's going to try and follow it up. Misses the ball, though. Doesn't have any boost, maybe. Was kind of flying through the air after missing that ball. Quinn centers it and connects with the save. Wow, what a shot attempt from Bobbert. It goes wide. Chronic with a rebound. It's just high. Quinn with another shot, and that one goes in. Making it a 3-1 ball game. Everyone was trying that ball. It was either going high. I think that last shot had intention to go high, but there was just few enough juice on that one so that it would lower in the parabola before going in the net. Peculiar winning that kickoff. It's on net! Chronic barely makes the save in the nick of time. PB's going to try and center Peculiar for another shot, but it's ultimately going to cleared back out by Chronic. Connect tries to hold the zone. Ends up bumping up with Peculiar. Comms are off or something today. PB trying to hold in the zone. Quinn's going to send it back. PB holds. Back in the Monkey zone. Who's going to follow up on it? It's going to be PB. Goes wide. Bobbert trying to clear it out. Coming out. EB and Peculiar both went for that ball. You can tell they weren't sure who was taking it. Or check that. Kinetic. PB ultimately makes the save. It gets centered for Quinn. He misses, though. And now Kinetic's going to try and clear it. And someone blew up. I believe that was Kinetic. So here's a shot for PB. And Bobbert with the save. It's going to sail towards an empty net. And anything can happen. But I think that one just might do it for this round based on what we've seen this season. That's a 4-1 game now in favor of Enigma. Connect tried to get the save. Couldn't quite get there in time. And was the last one. Didn't get sucked up by that black hole. Less than a minute to play now. Anything can happen, though. Game 2. Monkeys trailing 1-0. And here's a shot. There was a lot of traffic in front. That one couldn't go through. So Monkeys are going to try and get a clear here. PB Peculiar finally gets the clear out. Quinn gets blown up by someone. The ball's just bouncing around Peculiar and Bobbert. Bobbert beats him to it. Connect tries to get the clear out. Can Enigma hold it in? Here comes Quinn and he's going to end up putting it up towards the back. Going to set himself up, centering it out to Bobbert, and that shot's off the crossbar. PB's going to beat Chronic to it to try and clear it out, and we'll see if we can turn it into something. Bobbert ultimately stops it from going in the Enigma net. PB with a rebound. Bobbert saves it again. Another try from Kinetic. That one can't get on target. Peculiar's going to try and hold it in. We're going to see some aggressive Monkeys for the last few seconds here. Kinetic ends up going around Quinn, who's trying to get it in the net. It doesn't matter when that ball touches the ground. Enigma will lead this series 2-0. We're seeing some good plays from the Monkeys here, but I don't know if they're not communicating well, if they're having issues in the Discord, but they're not working together as effectively as they could be if they want to win this game. Peculiar wins the 50 with Chronic. He's going to try and carry it in from the left wing. Quinn's going to meet him, though, and send it back towards the Monkey net. PB tries to clear it across the crease. Connect is going to take it up the right wing now. Bobbert and Quinn will both meet him there. Peculiar's going to try and center a shot, though. There was too much traffic there. And now Chronic's going to dump it back in the Monkey zone. Kinetic can't get there in time to hold. And now PB with the save. PB going to try and put it towards the net, but is met at center ice. Center field. Been watching too much hockey lately from all this time at home. Peculiar holds it into the corner. Quinn takes it up the left wing. Kinetic's going to stop him, though. Chronic's right there, though. He's going to try and turn it back into something. PB can't get the clear. Chronic's bottom wheel's got onto it, though. Now Kinetic's going to try and get it clear, but Bobbert's going to hold it into that corner. Monkey's scrambling now. PB is going to try and get it out. Finds a path, but ends up meeting Chronic along the way. Peculiar tried to get in the mix, but that ball is going to pop up now. And now it's going to bounce like crazy until Kinetic can try and settle it down. And I think Peculiar, what a team play. It's going to go just wide of the Enigma net, though. Kinetic tried to get to it instead of Peculiar, but Chronic beats him to it. And now it's going to go just to the left of the goal. Kinetic's back there now, actually. Going to try and get a wall shot off of it. Can't quite get enough heat on that one. And ooh, a dangerous play. Almost led into a monkey goal. Now Quinn's going to send it back into the corner. PB beats him there. Ball's going to now come out to center, and Bobbert tried to hold on. PB, Kinetic, now sends it wide, rebound, scores! Peanut butter hot dog finishes this one, and now the Monkeys are up 1-0. Saw Kinetic tried to get this shot. It ended up just being a 1-2-3 punch that PB got to finish off, and the Monkeys are now up 1-0. Time of that goal, 1:41. Monkeys still trailing 2-0 in the series. This is game number 3, but they're up now 1-0 in this game. Peculiar flies under that ball. PB puts it on net. Quinn with the save. It's going to bounce back to center field. Peculiar's there, trying to hold on. Quinn driving up the side. Kinetic meets him in the middle. Come off to the far side. Quinn has it. Kinetic's going to try and settle it. PB just respawns. Guess he got blown up behind the play. I didn't catch it. Sends it downfield. Chronic meets him in the middle. And now it's going to bounce around from side to side. It's put on net, but it goes just high. Bobber tries to get a rebound, but now Monkeys are going to try and take it the other way. Here comes Peculiar. Can't clear. It's going to bounce around. And now Peculiar, clashes with Quinn. Quinn barely wins that 50 and puts it in. Just before the halfway mark, this one's tied up. Monkeys need to find a way to score goals without allowing them. Time of that one, 2:29. 2:31 remains. Ball comes up the side. Bobbert's going to meet it. Coming out the right wing. Tries to follow it all the way through. Was met by some Monkeys. Quinn gets a rebound and tries to put it on net from center field. Ends up going off the post. Tries to take his own rebound, too. That didn't work either. And now the ball's going to finally clear back out to center field. Kinetic trying to get to it. Can't quite line it up. Peculiar going to put it on net. It's going to go wide, though. Quinn tries to take it off the back wall. Kinetic tries to stop it, but didn't quite have the aim right. Peculiar tries to meet it, but gets knocked away. Quinn's now going to try and slow things down for Enigma. PB's now going to come into the picture and try to put it on net. Not enough spin on that one, though. Bobbert's going to try and put it towards net. Kinetic's in goal. See, can he stop it? He does! And now clears it out back into the Enigma zone. Chronic sends it out, trying to get Enigma players up the field. Chronic with a shot, but Kinetic saw the hole and filled it and held it for the Monkeys. Quinn puts it back. Peculiar with the save. Disturbs Quinn, trying to come up the wall. I think he's going to try and set someone else up, but PB is right there. What a great save from them. Chronic pops it up. Peculiar and Bobbert wins the 50. I don't even think Peculiar touched it, so that was more of a 100-0. PB with a shot. Scores! Monkeys are back up 2-1. Let's see what happened here. See, this will be Kinetic, who ultimately gets that last save and clear. And PB is going to catch it and just line the shot up just right to where Chronic could not get it. And just like that, peanut butter hot dog number 10 makes this a 2-1 ball game. Now let's see if the Monkeys can keep up the pressure for another minute 12. This is game 3. Monkeys trailing 2-0 in the series. Ball come out to the Enigma zone. Quinn gets the clear, though. Gonna try and beat PB, but PB's ultimately gonna try to get the clear. It's gonna bounce around in the crease. trying to get the clear. Enigma's able to hold it, but PB is able to open it up for the monkeys. Peculiar tried to get a shot off, but it was blocked, I believe. Quinn trying to get it out of the zone, but the monkeys are going to hold on. Kinetic's going to try and slow things down, but ends up yielding control to Bobbert. But now it's going to come back into the Enigma corner. Let's see, PB's going to try and put it on net, and it's a slow ball. Quinn's going to get there. Peculiar tried to follow through. PB back to Peculiar, to Kinetic off the post. Bobbert off the corner. Chronic. Peculiar sails under the ball. Back. Bobbert off the shot. It's off the post. PB trying to get the clear out. PB trying to fall all the way through. Rotating out. Ball's coming back towards center field. Peculiar able to keep it around. Quinn. Bobbert, it's a 2-on-2. PB with the save. 4 seconds left. Get this ball on the ground. Let's see. Can Enigma do it? No. Ends up spiking it. And now the monkeys are going to try and claw back. It's 2-1. This is when we start to ask ourselves, should we get excited? Is a reverse sweep on the table? Don't want to jinx ourselves or anything. But if the monkeys can keep playing exactly like they did in that game, there's potential. I think I noticed what the new strategy is. Looks like PB is just going to hang out in net unless they get an opportunity to break out and do something else. And Peculiar and Kinetic are really the forwards now for this team. Game 4 underway. Peculiar sparingly using boost. Probably doesn't have much to work with. It's ultimately contested back. PB's going to meet up at the center. And Chronic's going to hold it in for Enigma. Kinetic's in net, and now it's an open net. What a save! Who got a piece of that? I think that was PB that will get credited with that save. But we all know this Psionics game, the save, just because a save should be credited doesn't mean it does, and PB tries to get a shot. Chronic breaks it out for Enigma. It's going to go back into the monkey corner, the right wing, and Peculiar almost own goals. It's off the crossbar, and Bobbert scores, and we can see this is the bane of the Code Monkeys. We can see that, I believe, is the action, or there's the shot. It comes off the corner, and all the good intention of the world, Peculiar just tried to knock it high for another monkey to take, but it ultimately goes in the net. And just 39 seconds in, it's 1-0 Enigma. Ball going back towards the net. Peculiar with the save. Spits it out to the left wing for PB to pick up on. Has an open net. Scores! Enigma's defensemen trying to play like John Cena. They were invisible. All three of them out of position, and PB able to very beautifully tuck this one into an open net. All could have gone off the post, but was able to angle it just right to make this a 1-1 game. And the crowd's going wild. Monkeys get the advantage off the start. Bobbert tries to send it up, and Peculiar's going to send it back the other way. Unfortunately, PB with a great save. Chronic with a rebound. It's in. I thought that one was going to go off the crossbar, but it just found the top shelf. Yeah, we can see it a little easier on the player view there. It just found a path to the corner. Broadcast angle showed me going that one towards the crossbar, so that was a surprise for me. Bobbert gets the advantage off the kickoff. PB trying to meet him there. It's going to come back the other way. Chronic getting out. Now, Quinn's going to hold it for Enigma. PB sends it the other way. It's on net. Chronic just gets there in the nick of time. Keep catching them out of position. We got to get another goal eventually, and we do. It's tied 2-2. See what happens here. PB able to find that perfect shot. Chronic makes the save, but ends up passing it back to PB, and there's no defenders left. Bobbert eventually finds position, but cannot quite figure out how to stop this shot. Does go up for it, but just barely misses. And that one has enough heat to cross the goal line. That one makes it a 2-2 game. Monkeys are on fire. This is game 4. Tied up at 2 with 3:37 left to play. Ball back in the monkey zone. Kinect's going to try and start something here. Someone blew up in the monkey crease there. I couldn't see who. Now, Monkey's retreating from the zone, and PB and Peculiar both get a shot off. It's going to come back, though, from Bobbert. Kinetic holds it into the zone. So you're going to try and center it off for Peculiar, but Chronic's going to get there first. It's now up in the air. Here comes PB, and quite get it to cross the line, and now Enigma scrambling to get it clear. PB going to try and hold, but now Chronic's going to get it out. Peculiar holds it in, though, and here comes PB, holding it at center. Off the left wall, beats Quinn in the 50. It's going to go just wide. There's Bobbert. Going to try and take it back. PB ends up yielding control. Peculiar knocks it over to the other side. Kinect's going to try and get there. If there was a monkey on the right end there, that could have been a breakout play. Chronic off the wall. Oh, that ball stopped and everyone was looking at it like no one knew what we were supposed to do. Quinn puts it on net. Peculiar, what a save! PB and Bobbert meet for it. Bobbert takes the 50. It's going to come back. Chronic puts it just wide and may have even hit the post. PB getting up. It's going to go off the wall. Bobbert tries to hold it. It's going to keep clearing, though, towards the Enigma net. Chronic is going to try and clear it out. Does. It's going to bounce around. PB sends it out from the monkey zone. It's going to try and set it up for themselves. And no, what a save from the Enigma player. Connect. Tried to hold it, but Quinn's now going to get a shot. Peculiar, what a save. Chronic trying to get a rebound. It's going to go into the corner. PB with the stop of all that, trying to create some traffic and scores! Code Monkeys are now winning this one 3-2 after that breakout play from Peanut Butter Hot Dog. You can see Enigma thought they were going to score. It's going to go over Bobbert, who was way out far at center field almost. Can tell he wasn't expecting that one. And here we are. Can the Monkeys hold on? 1:53 to play. Game 4. Series 2-1. Okay, empty net, and Bobbert with the save. You can tell they were not expecting that. Peculiar with a rebound! Can't get that one on target, though. Now Quinn's going to try and get a clear. Kinetic tries to stop it for Peculiar, who was too late. And PB's now going to put it on net. It's going to go wide. Peculiar tried to get a rebound. Couldn't jump in time, it looks like. Kind of drove right under it. Bobbert's going to try and clear it out of the Enigma zone. Finally does. And now here comes Kinetic with a shot. It's going to get followed up by PB. Scores! Actually, it may have been PB's all along. Couldn't tell based on how the camera was going. Let's see if we can get another look at that one. Let's see whose goal. That was PB from center field. That's the shot, and could not stop it in time was Chronic. And it's now a 4-2 game. 1:19 left on the clock. Connect and Bobbert meet in the center. Connect wins the kickoff. It's in the corner. Can't follow up on it. Ends up bumping off of it. Peculiar shot. Bobbert with the save. It's going to come all the way back to center field now. Quinn and Bobbert trying to turn it into something. I think they were too close on it. No one got to the ball in time. PB trying to clear it for the Monkeys. Chronic holds it into the corner. PB still trying to knock it away. And Peculiar's going to follow up on it now. Gets around the defender. Tries to center it, can't touch it, and now it's going to come back out. Kinetic tries to hold it. It's going to keep bouncing around the middle. PB with the shot off, and now Quinn's going to get to it in time, though. That shot would have gone wide anyways. Quinn, Kinetic, no one can touch it. Peculiar with the shot on. It's going to go just high, though. Let's see, can anyone pick up the rebound? Here comes PB, and that one hits the crossbar. Peculiar scores! And at the 4:31 mark, Zachary Peculiar helps ice this one for the Code Monkeys. Here's the setup, ultimately by Peculiar. Bobbert tried to clear. Looks like accidentally did a little flip instead of actually clearing it. And PB was able to put a shot on. That was off the crossbar, but Peculiar with the heads-up play to rebound this one and make it a 5-2 ball game. And you don't want to jinx anything. A lot can happen in 29 seconds, but I have a feeling the Monkeys may be giving Enigma a run for their money and force a Game 5 here. Kinetic tries to clear it out of the Monkey zone. Quinn holds it in. PB gets to it first. It's going to go back into the monkey zone. Connect tried to turn that into a shot. Committed a little too early, though. Peculiar's going to try and settle it down, but now Chronic's going to send it into the zone. 10 seconds left. I think this will be a monkey victory. So we just need this ball to touch the ground in 5 seconds, and the monkeys will have it. It's up in the air. Connect tries to get a buzzer beater, but just misses and is saved. But Code Monkeys will force game number 5. They can play exactly like they have that game. I mean, that was even better. Their game 3 was great, but that game 4 was almost perfect for the Monkeys. Even, you know, we've seen the mistakes and where they could be allowing less goals, but if they can stay this hot, then I think they will have a winning conclusion to the season. Stand by for Game 5. Off the kickoff. Game 5. This one's for all the marbles. Chronic can't get to it in time. Connect's gonna center it out by pinching it. The ball stop is gonna get teed up. Peculiar can't straighten out the shot on it. Ends up sending it back into the corner. Gonna send it back out for PB, who can't get the shot. Connect was right there with the rebound, but misses. Chronic gonna send it back out, catching the monkeys out of position, but they get back in time. And this isn't too dangerous, but it's scary. PB trying to clear it. It's held in by Bobbert. Peculiar trying to force it back into the zone and does. Peculiar with the shot off, and Chronic saves it. PB rebound, scores! And I believe for the first time in team history, the Monkeys are winning in an elimination, or like series deciding game, I guess is what you would call it. And that one only took 38 seconds. Let's carry on. Connect wins the initial kickoff, but now it's going to come back into the corner. PB's going to try and settle it. It's going to bounce in the monkey zone. Score! That was not a lucky start for the Monkeys. A bad bounce off the corner. Sends it back into the crease. Let's see who's going to get that one. I think... Okay, credit's actually being awarded to Quinn. I thought Chronic was the one who actually got that last touch on it. But here we are, 1-1. Ball off the back corner. Bobbert sends it into the monkey zone, back to Chronic. PB's going to beat him to it, though. It's going to get centered back to Kinetic. Peculiar's going to retreat for some boost from the middle. That shot goes off the post. Kinetic tries to get the rebound, can't quite line it up. Peculiar, I don't know what that was from Peculiar. And now it's off in the corner. Kinetic. Whoa, a demo and an aggressive play. That ball's not leaving the zone, though. PB's going to put it on net. Bobbert's going to get the save and send it back into the monkey zone, though. It's off into the corner. Peculiar tries to get it out. Bobbert tips it up. PB knocks it wide. It's going to come back to the middle. And off a monkey, it's going to come back towards the goal. It's all just high, though. Quinn with a rebound. Kinetic stops it there at the goal line. It's going to get put on net again. That was just high. Quinn sends it to the side. Centers it out for a man. There's no one there, though. Bobbert puts it high of the net. PB gets the clear. That's going to go off into the corner of the Enigma right wing. Bobbert tries to get the clear. Connect. Pressures. Peculiar. Scores! A series of heads-up plays. Let's watch this one unfold in slow-mo. So here's the initial shot from Connect. That's just wide. Peculiar was right there, though, before an Enigma defenseman could stop it. And now we have a ball game. The Monkeys are winning 2-1 in Game 5. Chronic beats PB to the kickoff. Gonna go wide of the net. Tries to center it for someone. PB with an amazing save, though. Tries to clear out. Chronic tries to pick up his own rebound. It's going to go wide and into the corner. Bobber tried to turn it into something, but that one's going to get cleared out by a monkey. And Enigma's going to have to reset, while the Monkeys are going to try and turn it on. Peculiar tries to put it off the wall. Kinetic almost got centered for... Check that. PB connects back and trying to settle the ball down. Now it's in the corner. Bobbert and Kinetic will collide. All three Enigma players are trying to score right now. Monkeys are not able to capitalize on that odd man rush. PB puts it on net. Scores! 3-1. And I think if the Monkeys can just keep playing exactly like this, they can win. You can see, PB knew that they were all out of position, and although some of them found back into positions, they were not able to solidify themselves enough, and was able to just tuck it over. I don't think Quinn was ready for that shot at all, didn't try to jump or anything. And there's 2:14 left on the clock. PB tries to send it back to Peculiar. Peculiar was just kind of hanging out on the wall there. Quinn's going to try and break out, though. Kinetic's going to stop it, though. PB, Chronic with a shot. It gets pinched all over, though. It's now back in the Monkey right wing. Peculiar's going to try and bring it up. And now it's just dumped back into the Enigma corner. PB tries to hold it for the Monkeys. Kinetic ends up pushing it back in. Gets some entry. Get a little extra zone time. 1:41 left on the clock. Monkeys are up 3-1 in Game 5. Kinetic dumps it back over. Chronic and Quinn, both for Enigma, send it into the right corner. Chronic tries to put it into an empty net, but can't quite get there. And all three Monkeys were there ready to stop it anyways. PB ultimately carries it back into the Enigma zone. Chronic, met by Peculiar. It's going to get centered. Quinn gets the clear. Kinetic doesn't allow it, though. Kinetic tries to put it on net, pinched by Chronic. Wins the 50. It comes back to PB. Enters the zone. Tries to set up a wall shot. A ceiling shot, in fact. Can he get it? No! It's off the post! Real close try from PB. Kinetic off PB's car. Check that. Zach's car. PB knocks it. Gonna try and carry up the left wing. Peculiar. Soft challenging behind, but it's going to get dumped back. A shot off from Bobbert and met to PB. Tries to put it through. Off the post, even. And they're going to fight over it for a little bit. Peculiar and Quinn on the right wall. Kinetic tries to hit off the side here. Now Cronic's going to try and put it on goal, but Peculiar's going to send it back the other way. And now it's going to pop up. Bobbert trying to send it back. 19 seconds left. Monkeys are up 3-1. I won't jinx it yet. Quinn with the shot off wide. 12 seconds left. Chronic off the side. Bobbert trying to turn into something. Misses the side dodge. Quinn misses the shot. 4 seconds left. I think the Monkeys win. Chronic off the side. When this ball touches the ground, Code Monkeys win! What an exciting conclusion to the season. They were at the lowest valley, but they eventually found a way to claw back up. And we know that this Code Monkeys franchise has a chance of success in the future. Some statistics as we close out. The Code Monkeys will ultimately finish the season 2-4. Of course, this was their first true win of a proper series played out. They did have another win due to a forfeit of another team due to some unreliable scheduling dependencies. Ultimately resulted in that team getting banned from the IGL. And then the Monkeys also gave up a forfeiture as well due to a scheduling conflict of one of the Monkeys. And here we are at the end of the season. The Monkeys ultimately scored 42 goals this season and allowed 58. They won 10 games, allowed 14 losses for a percentage of 42%. And their 2-4 is a 33% series percentage. So, pretty standard, I think, for an expansion team at least. And I think we can see a lot of future growth for this team. Maybe get some coaching involved and maybe formalize some processes. There were practices throughout the season, but I know they were pretty freeform. And, I think there's just something to come with experience. All three of these players come from vast backgrounds of training and even just playing the game, sitting down to do it. And I think that can reflect on the score sheet to a point. But this was a very fun season. Shout out to IGL for hosting the Code Monkeys. Shout out to Psyonix for giving us this wonderful Rocket League game so we can play while we're stuck here at home. And we just hope everyone stays safe. Good night.